Hi and welcome. I am happy that you've taken the time to stop and watch me. If you are a regular subscriber, thank you very much. If you've just found my FlossTube channel, then I hope that you subscribe and share this journey with me. And I hope that you've had a good stitchy week and that you've been enjoying the change of season wherever you are. And yeah. I did do some clips this past week, so I will show you those now, and then we will talk about what I've been up to and maybe what my plans are for the rest of October. So I will catch up with you on the other side. Hi, and it is already Monday, October 21st. I didn't record clips for the last couple of days. I did stitch on Saturday, but I'm afraid I did not stitch yesterday. Instead, I went to Bat and Kill Stitchery, and I will show that haul, collection, acquisition, whatever you want to call it, later. Right now, I'll just show you what I did stitch on for Friday and Saturday. Let's see, and I stitched on this out of the 2019 Collector's Edition of Just Cross Stitch magazine. So let me turn this, and if you remember, I had a new start on Halloween Hen, and this is how far I've gotten. I'm enjoying stitching on this. It is a fun stitch. I've just been interrupted a lot. It's been kind of a busy few days. So I think that I'm going to have to put this aside, though, because the things that I have to work on, because I'd like to, I don't know, complete the challenge, I guess, for the month is my, oh, and I'm keeping my Halloween Hen in this Evertote zipper pouch that I got at New Jersey FlossTube Retreat. These are wonderful. They're really beautiful and well made. Let's see. So what I'm going to be working on is, I am not prepared as usual. It's very foggy here. You can't even see across the road. I'm going to be trying to get the rest of my 4,800 stitches in on this Heaven and Earth Designs by Lisa Parker, and it's Witching Hour. And I will remind you where I was, because I have quite a ways to go to get through page 2. Well, and that's the back. There's the front. So I just need to complete page, oops, and it doesn't go like that, it goes like that. Oh my goodness. Because you can't really see anything yet. I can kind of tell there's a cat there. And that's the window, and that's the moon. But, yeah. So I need to complete page 2 and maybe get into page 3, which would be wonderful. I'd really like to finish this and get it done, but it's going to be a while. Okay, so and there's my matching needle minder from Heaven and Earth Designs, which I love because it looks a lot like my Spike, who was just in here bugging me, and I don't know where he went now, or I'd pull him up to say hi, because he's been sitting in my lap and walking all over me for the last 45 minutes. So I'm going to work on that, and then I also have to do more on my Just Cross Stitch ornament for October, and that's out of the 2018 Holiday Edition, and it is that is the Argyle ornament, which I'm stitching because I really like that. And I haven't done any more on this since the last time you saw it. And that's what that looks like. So I think probably the rest of the month is going to be between this and witching hour, with maybe a little stitching on Halloween hen or something thrown in if I need a break. But yeah, and it's all good, having fun. So, and yesterday is the day I went to Bat and Kill Stitchery, so I will show that in the next clip. Be right back. So I thought before I start the video, Spike came back. So there is Spike. Isn't he beautiful? He is such a pretty cat. He's got water on his ear. Must have been getting a drink. He's a funny cat because he drinks with his paws and he kind of throws water all over. But he scoops water up on his paws and licks that way. Or he splashes in the water before he drinks. Of course, now that I've let him on my table, he wants to get up on my table. And now I have to turn my chair and stand up. Come on, Wally. Because Wally wants to get up there. So he gets up and he sits on half of my chair. And I would show him to you, but I can't get him up high enough. And I don't want to move the camera. So here's this time it's a blue bag from Bat and Kill Stitchery. And, you know, I have enough. I should really stop and leave it to everybody else. But I don't. So this is what I went over for. And I don't, do I have a picture of it? This was a class I was supposed to take. And then I had a migraine. So I missed the class. It's actually just a stitching get together, I suppose. But it's needlepoint. And I don't want to show you the pattern, but it's peppermint candies. And it finishes really pretty as like a hanger, a hanging ornament. And it's got silk lame. I'll show you. It's all silk lame. And here comes Spike. See that? Now, be careful what you wish for. But it's on, I think, I don't know. But those are where the peppermints start. She does give you a starting point. And then there's silk lame in white, and silk lame braid in red, and silk lame braid in green. So I'll have fun doing that. That's a small stitch. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I wish I could have made it to the workshop because I like visiting with the people over there. That's always a good time. They're very nice ladies. So, you know, the stitching community is wonderful. And I found, let's see, I'm just trying to see what the date is on this. This is a Leisure Arts leaflet. You never know what you're going to find when you go into small LNSs. This is a leaflet from 1994. And if you know, I'm working on Santa's Sleigh and the Reindeer by Nora Corbett. Oh, excuse me. But I found this, and these are actually finished as stand-ups, and I don't know if I'm going to do stand-ups. But the deer are really cool because there's like 2 deer bodies, and then there's alternate deer heads that you can stitch to make the deer slightly different. And I think there's 4 different deer, so you could technically do 8 if you wanted to. But I just thought this looked really, really cool. And, well, let me open it up all the way. I don't know. Got lots of glare because I got my light on. But isn't that really just too much? So anyway, I bought this leaflet. And then I have the electronic versions of magazines, but I find I really do like to have the magazines themselves. So this is the 2013 Just Cross Stitch Halloween edition. And this is beautiful. Oh my goodness, this is by Just Another Button Company. And all I picked up was the pattern and the buttons. But this is so gorgeous stitched. This is Autumn on Town Square, and it is beautiful. Yeah. So that I'm looking forward to stitching. Then I picked up these small prairie schoolers, which I thought were beautiful too. I saw this one stitched up, and it was just great. And it's on light fiddler's cloth, Ada, and I think that's what I'm going to stitch it on. And then I picked up a prairie schooler kit of the 2019 Santa. That came with the Davos and the threads. And I think that's going to be great. It's got a sheep. I like it. I like it. I like it. And then I also picked up the King of Diamonds. If you remember, I did the Queen of Hearts, and I gave that to my sister-in-law. So I may have to do the Queen of Hearts again. I have the Jack of Clubs, and this is the King of Diamonds. And I just need the Ace of Spades, and I'll have this entire Jim Shore kit, or series rather. Spike is just getting comfortable. And the only other thing, oh, I lie, I got 3 more things. Oh, sorry Spike, where'd you go? He ran out of room. Because Wally is right over here. You can see his head, kind of. No, maybe not. Anyway, I picked up size 26 petites and size 28 petites, John James, because that's my favorite needle. And here's what I really needed that I went over and got is DMC 3021, because this is the other color that's in the Raven's Wings in Away We Ride that I did not have. So, all in all, I had a nice visit over at Bat and Kill Stitchery. I love visiting with Debbie and the other women that might just happen to be in the shop. So we had a really good discussion, and I did a lot of browsing, and there was a lot of other things I really wanted to pick up, but I did not. So that is my haul for Bat and Kill Stitchery from Sunday, October 20th, and that is Spike's butt. Okay, so yes, I know. I will see you again. I think my FlossTube video will be tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye. So, I've done pretty good stitching. I did decide that for the end of October, at least until I get it done, that I would focus on my my October ornament for the Just Cross Stitch Along Facebook group, and that I would also continue to try to get 4,800 tent stitches in for Full Coverage Fanatics, which is with my Witching Hour piece. Yeah. So, without further ado, let me show you. I did pick up and work some more on the Witching Hour. And I feel funny, because if you've been watching my clips, you've seen this a few times now, just in this video, but I will show you again. That is what the Witching Hour looks like, and this is the ornament format. So, yeah, and it's by Lisa Parker, and it's charted by Michelle Sayetta of Heaven and Earth Designs, and I'm enjoying it. I am trying to get through page 2, and I'm enjoying that too. And let me do this so that I'll fold it. Excuse my wrinkles. I stitch in hand, and I don't know if you can see the cat's head coming in, and if you look right there, that's the cat's eye. And I was going to save the cat's eye till the end, but I think I'm going to stitch it next, because I really want to see his eye come in. Because if you look at this picture, you can see he has beautiful golden eyes, and he looks just like my cat Spike. Spike is a beautiful black short-haired cat, and he has beautiful golden eyes. So I am looking forward to putting the eye in on that cat. Our other black cat, whose name is Gizmo, has very long hair, and he has greeny gold eyes. And of course there's 4 other cats who are not black cats, but are all beautiful in their own right. So I'm not shortchanging them either. Knocking things down. And the Christmas ornament that I'm working on for the month of October for the Just Cross Stitch Along group is this one right here. This is the Argyle ornament, and it is by Fair Isle. It's a Fair Isle ornament, and it's by Snowflake Stitchery right there. And I'll show you a close-up again of that ornament. Try to get some of the glare off it. And I will show you what that looks like, because I have done some more stitching on that also. Isn't that beautiful? I love those colors. And in the pattern, the gray and the burgundy, the gray is supposed to have some silver metallic and the burgundy has gold metallic, but I'm going to use beads. I think size 15, the really small beads. So that'll be pretty, mostly because I didn't want to deal with metallic. It wasn't Krynic, it was more of a DMC metallic, which I don't like dealing with. So, don't have much else to share as far as stitching goes. But I did finish my one of my Halloween skulls. If you remember, I went to the dollar store and I had bought some skeletons or some skulls, and it looked like this to start with, only it had the hinged jaw like this one. And I did do some cutouts, and I do have a video that I'm gonna still have to edit to get it the video up. But this is what it looks like now. I took a skeleton and some cobwebs and I made some spiders and I painted it all over. And if you can see, the skeleton he's got one foot bracing himself here, and he has another foot here, and he's pushing himself up out of that skull, and he's screaming blue murder because he doesn't like spiders either. He has spiders crawling out of the skull all over him, and this skull thinks it's pretty funny. So yeah, I really had a good time working on this. It was a lot of fun. I have another one, a bigger skull here, that I want to do something with, but I want to do more a Day of the Dead on this skull. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Don't know if it'll be before Halloween, but definitely one of my projects that I have in hand. So, yeah, other than that, I've been doing fall house maintenance things. I had 2 screen doors, one on my deck and one on my front porch that needed to be repaired. So I replaced a screen and 2 doors, and I'm still painting my downstairs bathroom. I have a little bit more woodwork to do, which isn't too bad. I just need to do it. And I have a couple of other projects lined up. So yeah, I'm getting there. Busy time of year for me. Oh, and I also joined Weight Watchers today because I need to do something about a healthier me. So I thought I need some accountability to someone other than myself, because I make all kinds of excuses for myself. So I figured Weight Watchers might be a good way to go. So they're having a special right now, and it was a pretty good deal. And I think weekly meetings aren't that far from me, because I don't think online would help me that much. I do have to have the physical. I have to go and be accountable. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so I guess that I'm going to let you go and continue with whatever you're doing, be it stitching or crafting or cooking or cleaning or however else I'm keeping you company today. So until next time, be courageous and be kind, and in all things, be colorful. Thanks for watching, and God bless. You take care. Bye.